What we doing today, bro?
Hit with the mid fade, keep the C cups for real, keep it nice, clean, sharp. You know how the line go. Now you did.
That's about it.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, YouTube? It took me a minute to make this video because, as you see, the background is different. I'm no longer in the barbershop. No longer in the barbershop. I'm in my suite now, in my own space. So without further ado, let's lock right in. Yeah, I take my low pros, just creating my guideline right at the bottom of his C cups. He wanted to keep his C cups, so I'm just trying to stay consistent under his C cups. I could have went up a little higher, but in the back I dropped it, and you'll see why I dropped it. You see I'm cleaning them up. See, I dropped it here, but then I'm coming back with my curve because I didn't want to go too high, and then I didn't have no hair to work with. So instead I curved my line down, and then now I shaped it. I don't know, for some reason that techniques always work for me to get a clean, evenly, guideline going around the head of a fade. As you can see, I did the same thing here, but I can connect it actually. Now I can connect it. Like I said, these low pros are not my hitters, so I can tap his head with them or whatever. It will not irritate him. Just things of that nature. It won't bump him up or make him make crazy faces as I'm tapping it. As you can see, that's an evenly shave going around the entire head. Yeah, I'm taking my Masters, my Andis Masters Black Label. They just recently came out. And when I say I've been enjoying these clippers, they're way better than the first ones. Way better. These clippers are everything. If you can get your hands on a pair of these, like, I know I talk a lot about the style crafts, but these are, I wouldn't say 10 times better, but they better than the style crafts if you ask me. The only thing I dislike is how heavy they are and the level being close to the on and off switch. But here I open up the fingers with, just create my guideline, stand with my guideline. Here I'm taking the only guard that came in the box with these Masters, and that is a zero guard, but it's like a deeper tooth zero guard. I'm going up a fingers with. I didn't knock out the bottom line with no guard because I still like to see my guideline. I still like to be in control and consistent with my next guard. As you can see, I'm just open and flicking out. And flicking out as I get higher and higher. I flicks out. As you can see, you see two different shades, and that's a good thing because now you know that they're cutting. Now I'm closing it all the way and just knocking out that line in between. That's dope. That's dope. Just off a few guards so far, like that look good. That look real good. The transition, it look real good. Now I'm going halfway closed, and I'm just going up a half of that finger's width just to create some transition, just to keep it popping, keep it flaring. As you can see, it's getting blurry. It's getting blurry for sure. Yeah, I'm taking my one guard. This guard did not come in the box with him. I had to originally go get my own guards starting from the zero and work my way up. The guards that I bought came with a zero, but it cut way too close, and it was not it. And you can see I'm closing now, just checking out that line. Checking out that line. That look good. That look good. And you'll see what I mean by, the way these cut when the fade's done. Hey, look, this fade is come together beautifully. That's dope. Yeah. Just flicking out. Now I apologize for keep looking at the camera, is because this is my first video and I don't want to make sure that the camera could actually capture everything because of the lighting and everything. I had 2 ring lights and just the lighting in the room. Here I'm just gonna take off the excess hairs off the top, you know, just shave down the bark. You know, the fade already came together, you know, now it's just about taking out this bark right here so it don't show when the cut is finished, you know. Yeah, I closed my one back up. And I'm just debarking. Here I'm gonna level all the way closed. Just hitting at my line, you know, my guideline that I made with my low pros. And that's kind of pretty dope. Like you see, I left the cuff on the C cup because he wanted to keep his C cup, so I still left the cuff there. Although he want enhancements, I'm not gonna cover that C cup up as much as you think I should. And that fade came together clean. Just look at the blurriness. Look at the transition. And like I said, I'm big on detail, so if I'm over flicking or over, you know, detailing, it's just a part of what I like to do. Yeah, I'm going level halfway open. Just create more transition. Brush one, fade one. Always know, brush one, fade one. You could use a comb, but considering the hair is super close right now, I prefer to brush it. So, as you see, brush one, fade one. Brush one, fade one. Brush one, fade one. That came together dope. Alright, so y'all know this my side. I like to talk to y'all, let y'all know what's going on with me and things of that nature. Like you said, I've been in the barbershop for 8 months. My first ever barbershop, and the guys that been with me for my journey of when I first started my YouTube a month later after I got in that shop, y'all know that I've worked hard. Y'all know. The ones that know. But everything is about consistency. You know, you gotta stay on edge with consistency. Being consistent with your clients, your conversations, the way you smell, you know, how you presenting them, your services for sure. So, you know, you stay consistent, you'll have consistent people, clients coming in. You know, and I say clients because clients and customers are two different things. Customers are somebody who will hop in your chair, my chair, and you know, everybody chair in the shop. A client will hop only in your chair and make it convenient for you to only cut their hair off, for them to only get cut by you. You know. So that's what I just feel about, you know, just the consistency thing. You know, I provide hot lava, hot towels, and I do the most for my clients, you know, complimentary snacks on the way out, and you know, just things of that nature. You want to make your client feel like, oh yeah, I can come back here. You know, it only took me 7-8 months just to leave the barbershop. You know, I felt like it wasn't a spot for me and my clients. You know, I cut a lot of Ravens players, and you know, I just cut a lot of big names, you know, and I didn't want my clients to keep pulling up to the hood to get their hair cut after leaving their hood just to come to just another hood, you know. So now I'm in my suite, you know, and I'm just getting everything together, and sooner or later it will be how I picture it. You know, how I envision my suite, it will be together very soon. It's still some things I got to do, but for the most part, you know, I'm here, baby. I'm here, and I'm glad y'all sticking around with me, you know. But now I know the lighting on this video is good. I just got a few tweaks that I gotta do, and you know, I'll be able to fix this so I can drop more videos. And this fade coming together real clean, but more importantly, everybody just stay consistent. Stay consistent within yourself and be you. Be you. Be true to yourself. You know. Be true to yourself. It's not easy cutting like somebody else. So I wouldn't say be a barber of your kind, because it's really hard to really imitate another barber. You know, because we all got our tweaks and turns, and we all cut how we cut, and we all do things that's comfortable for us. Like, you might start your fade one way and I start a different way, but when it's all said and done, it all comes together. But I'm not gonna talk y'all head off, so let's just lock right back in. Here I'm just shaving them down with my Style Craft because they cut a little closer than the black labels, and I'm just shaving them down right here to a number 1. And you know, as you can see, it's blending in. You always shave the hairline. Going down with my hold and spray, and then I'm blow drying it. You know, to hold the hair in place. Here I'm taking my gold. I'm taking my FX1s. You know, you can call them gold FX1s, however you look at it. And I'm hitting this vertical bar. Now I'm going on his C cup. It's always key that you ask your client, do you want your C cups or vertical bar? Because sometimes they might say they want a low taper, but they just want vertical bar, which it don't make sense, but you still ask those questions. When somebody come in with a beard, you ask them, do you want your beard wide as possible? You know, keep it high to a higher point. You know, just things of that nature. Questions that you ask a client will either trick them, but help them understand, or it could just have them not coming back by not asking them anything. So just take heed of that, to ask questions. As you can see, this blue FX blade on these are hitters. As you can see, that's a clean line going right across. You know, it's a pretty clean line going right across. I apologize for the camera not, you know, sinking in properly, but I guess it's because of my gold trimmers. As you can see, that line came together real clean, you know. And I'm just taking my time, hitting at it. That came together real clean. As you can see, I'm looking at it. Got a little tweak right here, but we all good. That came together clean. That's a natural cut right there. That's natural. That's supernatural. Ain't knocking from me. That's supernatural. I advise you get a bag gold FX1s, or get the low pro ones. It don't matter. You know, they all good clippers. Here I'm taking my BAM compressor, my BAM cordless compressor, and I'm going on my waterproof enhancements. This is showing that I give them that crisp, that finishing touch. You know, as you can see, I'm not overspraying. As you can see, that came together clean. Look at that fade. Not overspraying at all. That came together real clean. I could have put hair fibers on top of this, but his hair was already cut too close. And if it was like a temp, maybe, but a fade, nah, I wouldn't go with the hair fibers because his hair already, you know, got the dark ends on it. I'm just, you know, giving them that super look, that model look. As you can see, that came together real dope. That's dope. Look, my client feeling it. Here I'm taking my Barber Magic pencil, and I'm just going over, you know, just the lines, just the hairline. It's almost like concealer. You know, when your girl put that concealer on after she done shaping her eyebrows, and they give it that pop, that flare, that blur, it look good. This looks super good. Like, that's dope. Here I'm taking my low pros because they are not my hitters and I don't want to cut them. So I'm going to take my low pros and just trace over the line, you know, just shade over it. But I don't want to push the pencil over top of the enhancements, so I stay away from it. Well, consistency. Consistency is everything. And I preached that on my last video, but consistency is everything. Yeah, this came together dope. This came together dope. And for a barber that's been only cutting going on 3 years, this came together dope. And I'm hoping I can inspire a lot of, you know, you other brothers and sisters in this barber industry, you know, or up and coming barbers. All right, go ahead, tell the camera how you feel about it.
Man, you know how you did. Real crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Sir.
As barbers, we changed the game. We got guys coming in looking like this, but when they walk out, they look completely like this. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. If you here with me, you here with you. You here with me, you here with me. You here with me, you here with me. Let's lock all the way in. I'm back in my own suite, so let's get it. My next videos will be bangers. Drop in the comments of what haircuts you would like to see, and I'll promise you, I got you, I'll drop it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.